All right, Bps Rips, we're live. Just moving the cameras. That's all right, right? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. All right. July 30th, final day of July. Bps Rips coming live middle of the weekend, Saturday night. Special guest appearance. We got Jeffrey C., our Cincinnati Reds guru correspondent. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Guest host. We're waiting for you, Obi. Waiting for you to come down.
Nice to see you, Obi. Yeah, we
Pretty
got a
soon.
few viewers coming in. I see that. Nice. Beautiful.
Benji, welcome back, buddy. Hope all's
I
well.
haven't seen Benji in a while.
Word of the
Troubleshooting.
Word of the night is
Word of the night.
troubleshooting.
It's a long-standing tradition, that word of the night.
All good, Obi. All good. All's well. Still reeling from the trade deadline. I hate to always talk about the Phillies, but they did another ass backwards move. They're putting Ranger Suarez into the rotation, which negates the acquisition of Ian Kennedy. They got him to fortify the bullpen. So now they're just replacing Suarez, taking him out. They're putting Kennedy in place of Suarez, so the bullpen's still going to have struggles. And they saw what they did with Spencer Howard, right? Yo-yoing back and forth between starting and bullpen. What do you think's going to happen to Suarez? He only has 2 good pitches. That doesn't work well over like 1-2 innings. Dr. A, how are you, sir? Hans Krause.
Who's that?
That's the pitcher they got back from Texas. Krause is going to probably slot in at number 6 on my revised top 50. That's going to be out probably. It's going to be updated pretty soon. It's going to we're making some updates because they dropped 2 pitchers went to Texas. So we have 2 other guys replacing them in the top 50, and Krause is going to slot in my top of tier 3. Watch his video. Yeah, I heard he's a little goofy. Like he'll talk to himself on the mound. I like that.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. I remember we always used to talk about that Wendell.
Oh yeah, the licorice guy.
Brushing his teeth. He talks to the ball. All right. Crazy wind up. I like the old school wind ups.
I was looking for the Mark Fidrich card I pulled out last night. That reminds me of Mark Fidrich, the bird. Yeah, we got Kyle Gibson though. He had an ERA of about like 2.5 of his first 7 games this year. Kyle Gibson is a jobber. But hey, I mean, think about it, right? Kyle Gibson or Matt Moore or Vinny Velasquez. King M.
Like,
I've been waiting for you, King M.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of the blue. Electric Youth. Debbie Gibson. On Twitter, Dr. A said he'd rather have Debbie Gibson over Kyle Gibson, and I agree. Better to look at than Kyle Gibson. Matt Klitkock ruined the franchise. Definitely ruined it.
So the Philly media got their marching orders from the Phillies yesterday, trying to blame everything on Vinny Velasquez. Jody Mack, Glenn Mack now. Every tweet I saw was like, "Oh, this is Vinny again. Don't be surprised." Like, I don't think Vinny's the problem on the team. It's not the thing you should be mad about on the trade deadline day. The team stinks.
No. Velasquez. The problem is the ownership and GM.
Right.
Given
they're the ones that weren't out there well.
Right. It's not Velasquez's fault. We know what he is. He's a horrible pitcher. But for them to employ him, who's at fault? Velasquez is he's not going to retire. He's getting paid all that money. Why retire? If they're going to keep pitching him, take it. Take their money. Do your best if you want. Or even if you don't, you're still getting paid.
I'm sick about the Nationals too, because as you might know, I got $300, I got 13-1 to win a division. I saw them when they traded. I felt like they still had a good chance at the division this year.
Yeah,
I still like their team, but I mean, not anymore. I guess.
Yeah,
they gave up now, but I took that as a loss.
That's a shame.
Yeah, well, it's better to know now.
That's true. But the division's wide open. I think Mike's right. Let's win that division. Speaking of Mike.
Oh, thank you.
You know what? We gotta get a mic. We gotta get a microphone in a studio. I want to say a heartfelt thanks to King M for uh, for a cleat. It's a baseball cleat used, signed by Ure Alfaro. Look at that. It was delivered this evening by Jeff, King M to Jeff to me. Thank you, Mike. This is I've never held anybody else's shoe besides Mini Bips's in my hand, much less one of my favorite baseball players. So thank you. I want to wear this to the tryouts.
I finally made the delivery. It's sitting in my closet for like 3 months, and I've been meaning to bring it over. Wow, the Major League logo on there. You don't see that every day.
It's much better. This is a full piece. This isn't just a little. Definitely used. It smells better than some of the relics we pull out of packs. Much better. Jerry West. That's the Jerry West on the logo. Swinging the bat. But you can't tell if he's right-handed or left-handed, right? You can look both ways.
Yeah.
Ever notice that? You can't tell if he's right-handed or left-handed, Jerry West. Looks like he's right-handed, like the bat's here.
Right.
But
he could, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You have the other cleat. It's like when you're in grade school and you buy the heart necklace. You give one half to the other person you're crushing on, and you keep the other half. That's right, Jerry West. Maybe he's a switch hitter. This is pictures of both batting left and right-handed. This is his cleat, Benji. You wear them on your feet, and these things help you run so you don't slip on the dirt. Did some research before I went live. Did you guys see what the Rams?
Oh yeah, we're big Rams fans here. Bps Rps.
Jim Everett,
Huge Rams fans. Eric Dickerson,
Willie Anderson.
and
Was he the wide receiver? Flipper Anderson.
yeah,
They had a lot of good players.
many.
Tons.
I mean, they had Marshall Falk, you know,
Gorman Thomas.
Dick Vermeil was their coach.
Any team led by Dick Vermeil is a good team.
Greatest show on turf.
Chrissy Everett.
Yeah, call me Chrissy again.
Now I'm going to tell you something between us. Let me let you in on a little secret. You call me Chrissy again, you'll see what happens. You'll have to cut the break. That had to be staged. He could have killed him. What did he do? He flipped the table on him, then he pushed him down. If he was really that mad, like, he would have definitely like punched him in the face. He would have done something a little more violent. That's why I think it was staged. He flipped the table. He stood over him. I could do that to Jim Rome. Benji retweeted something really cool about Jack Clark today. Somebody went up to Jack Clark and said, sign it. And he said, what do you want me to write? The dude says, write anything you want. And Jack Clark wrote his name and then fuck the Dodgers. Sorry for cursing. So in honor of him, this is his rookie reprint. It's part of the trivia package tonight, along with some rub-offs and other stuff. Let's see, today in baseball. Canseco hits 2 home runs to become the first player to hit 30 or more home runs in each of his first 3 seasons. Really?
Wow.
That was 88.
Wow.
You would think other people would have done that.
Man, surprised Binnell didn't do it. I guess maybe he was hurt one of his seasons, first few seasons. But,
Right. Babe Ruth? I know he was a pitcher, all right. Willie Mays?
Yeah, Willie Mays, you would think had done it. I know Hank Aaron, he didn't start out as a home run hitter, but yeah, that's really something.
Wow. Another first. See, we learn something new every night here. That's amazing. Just shows another reason. Luis Aguayo. I think he was struggling with injury his rookie year. That's prevented him from hitting more than like 2 home runs. But Aguayo, he should have done it. I feel robbed that he didn't. Injuries and Phillies management robbed us from seeing the real Luis Aguayo. Sort of like what they're doing with Michael Franco. That's really all that happened today. All right, trivia question. Don't type the answer, retweet it. Who's the first baseball player to ever hit 30 home runs in each of his first 3 seasons? That's simple.
Man will do it.
Yeah, I would think. Babe Ruth might have, but he was a pitcher.
Hank Aaron, he might have done it.
Yeah, Aaron. I mean, he hit almost 800 home runs. I don't know. About like Chuck Klein or Jimmy Fox.
Yeah, right?
They were big home run hitters. Reggie Jackson. We got a box.
Yeah, I was thinking Griffey might have done it, but of course that would have been after Canseco.
Right. Want to see what's in here, Mike? Somebody's going to be listening to Keith Sweat and Barry White tonight.
Chicken?
San Diego Chicken. It's a nice card. Thank you, Mike. 82, the Chickens Company. Nice. Oh, we got some PC pieces here. Jay Bruce, the Heritage. Why can't the Phillies just rebuild around him? Like just cut the shit. Sorry for cursing, and just rebuild around him. Put him in the outfield. Michael Franco, we just mentioned him. Mike Lieberthal, he represents the loser era of the Phillies, which we're experiencing now, of course. Dominic Brown. Wow, this is a finest futures. I think this is his rookie card. This is nice.
We don't see enough Don Brown cards.
We don't.
Really don't see too many of them.
This is really nice.
I'd like to see a remake of Don Brown on that 86 Topps piece.
Yeah, we got to get that. Obi. It's a request.
Oh, yeah.
If anybody can do it, Obi can.
Right now, I'd say I permission that one.
All right.
Don Brown 86 Topps piece. I'm in the market for it.
Let's get it done.
And when I bid on something, I pay for it.
We do that.
Unlike some people.
We're not going to say any names. I've never seen these. These are the Toys R Us rookies. I've seen the previous year. I've never seen it with Kevin Moss and Ben McDonald.
Wow.
See? We got the money to pay for the 86 Don Brown reprint. Andy Benes and Mickey Morandini, USA Olympic team.
Wow. Nice.
I forgot Benes. I forgot both of them were on the Olympic team. Money for Moniak. Pat Combs, the green version, along with Ben McDonald. Those are the rookie. The rookie set. That's right. The patron saint of Bps Rps and all that is holy in the universe. Bps Roberts.
Always a good sign.
Awesome leadoff hitter. He never got his due. He was always overshadowed by Tony Gwynn.
He was friends with Tony Gwynn, it seems like.
Yeah.
There was that one card they were sitting in the dugout together.
That's right. They were good friends. In a vacuum, if I had to take my choice, I'd rather have Bip Roberts. I don't know why, but I would. We got some Greg Jeffries. Oh, wow. Quite a few Greg Jeffries on the Phillies. Yeah, it's such a good swing. This is a postcard. Post serial. Pretty nice. Thank you, Mike. Got a few others I want to go through later on.
Yeah, Mike, thanks again for the ticket to that card show. When I saw you that, I really appreciate it. It was a great show.
We also got a pack of cards with baseball players on it. Cecil Fielder, John Olerud. The Shoebox Collection 80s. The goal, the other night we got them both. Tonight the goal is Jose Canseco.
Oh, is this the reprint?
Yeah. That's a pack.
Oh, yeah.
They're from 03.
crazy.
Top put out a set for the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s
How the
of 20, 25 cards a decade. I'm not doing the gum. Um, the gum is bad. Can't do it, fellas.
visit us at www.tops.com or call 1-800
There's a phone number.
go tops.
There's a phone number for Tops. We're going to get them on the horn now. Ozzie Smith, the Blizzard of Oz. Yo, you guys ever listen to Goodbye to Romance? Really strong Ozzie Smith song. We're going to take a break from looking while we're waiting for Tops to answer.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance. We have a special promotion today for select callers. If you are over 50, please press 1 now. If not, press 2. Thank you for calling.
That was it.
See, everybody says Tops has bad customer service. That's a prime example. They ask your age and then they hang up on you.
Yeah, I called them up.
What did you say, over or under 50?
Under.
Under? Hold back, see. Try it if you're under 50.
Oh, right. They only want people that are over 50.
Right. You have more disposable income. They want you, they want you to think back nostalgically on the 70s and 80s. Age discrimination, too. If they answer,
Yes.
we don't condone that. We don't condone discrimination of any kind. All right, let's see what happens.
We have a special promotion today for select callers.
It's like
If you are over 50, please press 1 now. If not, press 2. Thank you for calling the Medical Alert Center. This is Jessica on a recorded line. Can you hear me okay?
I just hung up. I don't know. I didn't want to.
I was going to see if they could schedule me for Tommy John surgery. But so Tops put the phone number of a medical surgery center on their baseball card packs. Yeah, but that's not always a good thing, though, Mike. It's not always a good thing. That's poor customer service, and we don't condone that.
Probably should have talked to her, but
Should ask her if they had the Gypsy Queen for sale.
like,
They came out the other day.
yeah, go tops.
Wow.
1-800 go tops.
Oh, wait, is that? Oh, it's 1-888 Go Tops.
Oh,
We read it
that's
wrong.
why.
It looks like 1-800, but it's really 1-888 Tops. You can see the picture. See? We've had bad experiences in the past calling baseball card companies. That's why we're just a little on edge right now, but see what happens.
You have dialed a number that is not available from your calling area.
COVID. I guess not.
We're calling Tops from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and they're telling us that it's not available from this calling area.
What area do you have to
Right.
be in to call tops?
They only want to talk to people from like Mars.
Probably have to be Yankees.
Ah, Rich wants to join.
All right.
What's up, Rich?
Welcome.
Welcome, brother. How are you? It happens. It happens. We miss you, man.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, buddy. How's life? Yeah, thanks. I play it off well. We just call Tops. Wrong number. Wrong number.
Wrong number?
We took the number off the back of one of their packs, and they said we don't accept calls from your calling area. I mean, yeah, 1-888 Go Tops. I mean, he's going to try. All right. Yeah, maybe they hate Philly. That's right, Mike. Maybe they're big Dallas fans or Mets fans.
This gum,
The gum pulled me out. I can't do it. Could be. Look at it.
yeah, I mean, it's still moist. After all these almost 20 years.
Usually it dissolves real fast and just disappears within about 10 seconds, but that stays in. I'm still tasting the gum from last night.
Oh,
I
man.
can't do it.
Good, yeah.
I can't. Rich, if you'd like to join in, press again, or Mike, anybody want to join in? You know, it's Saturday Night Fever here. We'll put some BGs on. Now? Can you hear me now? All right. I ain't no Rocky Balboa.
Don't eat it. No.
No, Rocky Balboa wouldn't do this. I'm afraid, all right, Adrian? Well,
The
no.
first time.
You will break me down?
Every Philly sporting event, they show a montage of old Rocky movies. They even have Creed in there. Never show anything from Rocky 5.
Why? Rocky 5 is perhaps one of the best movies ever. See, it's not dissolving. It's bad. Kirk Gibson rookie card. Kirk Gibson broke all of America's heart in '88 when he hit that home run off Dennis Eckersley. The next year on his '87 Topps card, it showed him rubbing pine tar on the bat. Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly. My man Rob One, if you're watching, this is an original reprint, which is an oxymoron, of Don Mattingly's rookie card. Since you're the Mattingly fan, I will sell it to you for 588 Fleer Greg Jeffrey rookies. 24 hours to respond, or I set the card on fire, and nobody gets it. Joe Carter. What do you guys think of these 85 Topps cards? They weren't that bad. Remember these? Eric Davis piece?
Oh, yeah, that was a great set.
Yeah.
At the time, we're like, all the rookies that were in that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got another one coming up next.
Yeah.
A lot of great players. There's a lot of. In '87, those were the cards that were worth a lot.
That's right. They're selling these as originals.
I gotta say, I like these better than the original.
You know, when you open the pack, you know you're going to get at least one
Fresh.
really good card.
Great idea, by Tom.
I never had an Ozzie Smith rookie. Now I do. People don't know. Well, I guess you're right, but
That is.
this little tag on the top gives it away for me.
That's the other side of that.
We try
The
to protect
underbelly.
everyone. Yep. We try to protect everyone from the underbelly of this community of fine folks that we've assembled. Dale Murphy. Wow. Obi. Look.
He might need that.
I
don't know
know.
if he's got the reprint.
I don't think he does. Last night, I don't think he knew what these cards were. And I didn't know what these cards were either, though. I was on understadiumlights.com. It's a plug for them because they're my supplier and they're phenomenal. 888.
Yes.
Yeah, 888 Go Tops. We called
Yeah,
800 Go Tops by accident. It was a medical facility. If you're under 50, if you click on you're under 50, they hang up on you. So if you want to talk to them, schedule Tommy John surgery or something, press 1. That's what we're gonna call them later and schedule surgery, like Tyler Glass now. If he can do it, I can do it. Yeah, look, Obi. I get excited when I see these rookie cards. And then this guy, Kirby Puckett. Kirby Puckett was a great player. Wormser, if you're watching, we know you had about 40 of these original. I'll trade you one of these for one of your original ones. Keith Hernandez, Mr. Snuffleupagus' boy. I never seen this card before in its original state. He's a good defensive player. And Tony Armas. Yeah, definitely, Mike. Definitely. We'll give you a Tony Armas. He's the only player who's baseball player whose name has 4 parts of their body in his name. This is a Team Best Baseball America's Top Prospect Professional Minor League Baseball cards. It's way too much on here. It cannot be completed as dialed. The 888 number, they told us they can't take a call from our area. Now yours can't be completed as dialed. Tops is pulling something on us. We don't condone that. They don't want to talk to their customers. Tony, who? John Toniar? John Toniar. Who is he? Is he really a player? The goal is to know at least 3 of these players. And right away, Ruben Mateo, I heard of him. I don't know too much about him. These cards are rough. Bruce Chen. Remember him?
Oh, yeah.
Philly?
Yes.
Former
yes.
Atlanta prospect. Mitch Elboi. Mitch Williams. Wait, Mitch Williams. No. Bubba Crosby. It's a great name. It's a great baseball name. Bubba Crosby. Maybe a better football name. He was the best 5-tool prospect of the '98 draft, though he struggled in his pro debut. He struggled in his whole career. Oh, limited edition 5-card promotional set and 1 authentic autograph card. We can't do the COVID on the back. It says offer good while supplies last. Doesn't give it that deadline.
They can always have the excuse that there's no more supplies.
Exactly. They knew that I was going to write to them in 2021 and say, COVID prevented me from meeting this deadline. I want this set. Somehow they knew it. Jason Worth. On the well, no, this is before he was drafted. Here it is. Worth's uncle Dennis was a big league catcher. His size hasn't hindered him in his position. Troy Worth was a catcher. He came up as a catcher with the Orioles. Wow. Put that aside for Mrs. Bibb. She enjoys Jason Worth. Nate Rollison, Angel Pena. About $1. The Jason Worth.
Tonight's Bps Rps is brought to you by Mike's Wine Lemonade. They do make a pineapple flavor, and I gotta say, it's quite good. And it kind of tastes like pineapple soda.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe a little bit like the Haitian treat, if anyone. Maybe that may be regional. Anyway, it's very good. Cheers.
It's not presented by Topps, I'll tell you that much. 2019 sticker. What a mascot. Oh, these are pretty cool.
That's a nice card.
Yeah. Mini umbrella. I don't have any umbrellas in
It
here.
needs one.
But
It needs
I'm
one.
going to go on Amazon after this, get some mini umbrellas, put them in the bottles. Freddie Freeman. It's a nice card. I've never seen these cards before. The sticker collection from 2019. And Daniel Murphy's on the back when he was with the Rockies. What happened to Daniel Murphy? Is he still around? He retired, right?
It's one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
In and out. He was on Colorado maybe last year.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to him. Javier Baez, who is now a Met. And on the back, it's Nathan Eovaldi, who I think is pitching tonight for the Red Sox. Baez was traded to the Mets recently for Pete Crow Armstrong, a 19-year-old kid. I think he's the son of Sheryl Crow and Jack Armstrong, former Reds pitcher. boo him. You're booing him because he's a Met now. Oh, Baez and Lindor, those nice solid middle infield. Got to give them credit. League leaders, Blake Snell. I guess he led in 2 categories because he's on here twice. In the back, Dallas Keuchel. Somebody offered me Dallas Keuchel for Kevin Biggio. I said no. I want Sandy Alcantara. I don't like Dallas at all. Adam Jones and parts of the Death Star. That sucked.
It's nice to meet and welcome Big Nick, aka Snowman Bandit. Last week we went to Citizens Bank Park with him. He hails from Ohio, and looks like he had a good time. And he's known as the Snowman Bandit because when he was in high school, he went around knocking over snowmen, and the cops locked him up and put him in a overnight in jail just for knocking over snowmen. And he's from a small town.
They locked him up for that, really. We asked him if he was, and he said, yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, if anything, that's more orderly than making a snowman.
Right. Right. Officers, if you're watching, who arrest them, we don't condone that.
We don't condone that, no. We do condone knocking over snowmen.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That would be the funniest shit. Sorry for cursing.
Just tackling the snowman, exerting your dominance over it.
Yeah.
He's just having fun. The kid was having fun. Guys, arrest him.
And
No class. Senior baseball. These are the cards that like the senior circuit. I think you had to be like a certain age to play in this league. You forgot to get Rob's fudge. Oh no. Don't tell him. Just hope that he forgot.
that'll break his diet.
Yeah, you were looking out for him. Fudge wasn't good for his diet. Tropics. Steve Henderson and Butch Hobson. I've heard of Hobson. I don't think I ever heard of Steve Henderson. It's definitely no Ricky. Rafael Landisloy. He was a former Atlanta Brave, I think. Obi, if you can confirm. Or Houston Cheater. Pat Dobson. He was the manager. I guess that's why Butch Hobson kept the job. Paul Mirabella. This name sounds so familiar. I think there was an 81 Topps card of him.
Oh, Mirabella.
And of course, Craig Nettles was the manager. Good power hitting defensive third baseman for the Yankees.
Don't you love her madly? Don't you want to be her daddy?
Come on, baby, light my fire. You can guess who's
I
next.
live on Love Street.
Riders on the storm. Jim Morrison, the only reincarnated baseball player who passed away from a drug overdose in the 70s, and came back to life as a baseball player and both for the Tigers, Pirates, and for the Explorers. I never knew he played for them. Definitely going on the Badass Binder under the musicians page with Mike Jackson and Lou Reed. Dave Cash. Dave Cash was a former Philly.
Oh yeah.
Remember he had on the Saturday Night Special, they called it, those burgundy or maroon baseball uniforms that they wore one time, then set on fire. Mike Williams, former Philly. I don't know if this is the same guy. You don't like tenors? Tenors.
Wow, I don't even know.
John LaRose, Jerry Martin. Jerry Martin was also a Phillies outfielder for a short time. No relation to Billy. And Pete Lecoq. This is one of the badass name, badass binder.
I always thought it was a falsetto.
Final pack. Stadium Club. I like to see a card with like good picture on it. Yeah. Miguel Cabrera.
He's still playing, right?
Still playing.
He was in trade rumors.
Yeah.
I think. I won the Triple Crown, something I never thought I would see, but
That's a good point.
very impressive. I don't know what it's had. I just know what a falsetto is.
She would know. Yeah. What's it?
Basso, I guess.
What was Barry Gibb? Was he
Falsetto.
falsetto?
Yeah, that's like the typical falsetto.
Barry Gibb. I'll put some Bee Gees on later. With the chicken card. Oh wow. Got a upside down or backwards card. Bo Bichette, Beam Team. PJ, have a good night, brother. Thank you. Don't let Tops, bring you down. Bo Bichette. Look at his arms. I never knew he thinks he's Jose Canseco. Bobby Dalbeck, old school edition. This is like the old style version of the Stadium Clubs. Blue writing on it or ink, I don't know. Yadier Molina and Hyun Jin Ryu.
Wow.
It's really close, that card. The photographer got really close to him. He's lucky he didn't have a bad game or he would have punched him in the face.
Korea got blown out in soccer today by Mexico. Japan won in the shootout. There's like 4 teams left in the Olympics. Japan's one of them.
USA?
That's my squad. Nah, I don't think USA men played, I guess. I didn't hear anything about them in it. I don't think they had a team.
No class.
The women, I think, are playing soon again.
All right. I haven't seen too much about the Olympics. I think I blocked it on Twitter because they kept saying Capobianco and another name. They kept tweeting, and I said I read this tweet 4 times already, so I'm not going to read any of their tweets anymore.
Yeah, it is annoying too, with the time difference. They tweet out something that happened like 12 hours ago. Sorry for cursing.
That's right. Baseball is being played this year in the Olympics. The United States, yeah. A couple teams sent a couple of their good players, and there's some old school players playing. That's right. I read on ESPN.
Yeah, and I saw Bautista's playing for. Joey Bats.
Yeah.
He's playing for Dominican.
He could flip that bat, and he punched Odor.
That's right. Or Odor punched him.
Ah.
And then Joey Bats said it takes a bigger man to knock me down.
Usually says it takes a big man not to hit back. He said the opposite. I like that.
Yeah, he is playing, Mike. I saw it I was flipping through. I just saw like a second of it. They were kind of just showing like highlights of the game, really. I was trying to watch Japan play, but it was just highlights of the game. I had no idea. Most of the sports happen at like 4 a.m. So
Yeah, I gotta look up more about the baseball. I know Tristan Cassis is playing from the Red Sox. I don't know who else is playing.
actually, Joey Bats got hit by a pitch when I was watching.
Poor guy. Retaliation for the backflip he did. They finally got him back. All right, fellas, that's all I got tonight. Thank you all for joining. Good episode. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of the weekend. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Everybody have a good night. Thank you.